All right, let's mangle the groove with compression. What I've got here is your stereotypical dance music track, nothing too creative. Okay, there's nothing real special about that. It's my usual boring stuff. What I want you to focus on here, what's really critical for this particular track, is that thingy. That thingy is our pusher that makes this whole thing feel a lot faster and more exciting, I guess you could say. Well, we can control that guy in ways that you probably wouldn't expect with compression that can have a huge impact on the feel of the song. So let's go ahead and squash this drum bus and see what we got. I got the stock Cubase compressor up. What we're wanting to do, let's actually listen to the whole bus by itself with no compression first. As you can see, that clap is really loud, and that's partly by design. But check this out as we start adding compression to this guy. I'm not going too nuts here. I mean, we're knocking significant dB off. We're having some fun for sure. We're being bold and creative. We're not really trying to respect the natural sound, because there is no natural sound here. But watch when I turn this off and on. I want you to listen for that upbeat, that loop we were talking about, and see its role in this thing. You're going to notice the clap and the kick go down the more we compress it here, but really listen to that upbeat. It's that boota, that up that really starts to come through. Now, let me go ahead and really just devastate it to make it really obvious for you guys. See, that upbeat hi-hat thing is actually louder than the clap now. So let's add our little synth track here and see where that gets us musical. Let's play around and try to find some fun settings. And we're obviously going way too far there, so let's back off just a little bit, or maybe a lot. Now, right there, we found what I think is an optimum balance between the kick, the clap, and that upbeat hi-hat loop thingamajig. And it feels so much different than just adjusting the volumes. And by all means, you should definitely be playing with your levels as well to make sure you like what you've got. And that will get you a long way. But there's something about compression when you've applied it on a bus type thing where you smash stuff together, where you can really create some cool impact and change the overall feel of the track. So let's take a look at this one more time. And without. You see how much slower that feels? And the big thing about using compression in this way, the dominant track will still be dominant, assuming we don't compress it. It's crazy. But if we have that loud clap or snare or whatever it is you're using as your kind of master track, when that master track hits, it's going to pull down the softer stuff. So in some ways, you have this automatic pecking order. The survival of the fittest. The strong guy is going to win. So anyway, play with this a lot and use it to your advantage.